How's it going, everybody? Chuck Russell here, and this is Fishing Pleasures. Today I'm going to be trying out this bait right here. This is a Yum ribworm, and I have some Octopus circle hooks here that I got on clearance at Walmart, and that's what we're going to be pairing these with today. Should be an interesting day. This is sort of a bait test. I got these for $1.96 at Walmart out of a bargain bin they have there. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to see how many fish I can catch on these baits and how many different kinds of fish. I'm assuming mostly bass, but you never know, we might catch something else too. So stay tuned, folks. There's a good look at them. I'm going to open these up right here. Take one out. As you can see, they have really good action, and I'm barely even moving that, and that tail's going nuts. So it's very good action. We got our hook right here, and we're gonna just rig this up. We're gonna stick the front of it right through here like this. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna put that up here. And we're going to hide the hook point down here. So it's just like that. Just going to have it set up just like that. Now it's almost like a shaky head, so it should sit somewhat like this in the water. It should swim too. I can also move it down if I want. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be fishing with my Mitchell Pesca rod. And I have a Quantum Vibe reel on there. This is the Quantum Vibe 30. And this is what I'll be using today for a setup. This is a 6'6" rod, I believe. Yeah, 6'6" medium action. So it's a good rod. We're gonna just see what we can catch on this today. Something jumped out there. Let's try right over there. Got a fish right away, and this one is a small largemouth bass. Alright, so we completed the challenge for the day. We got one fish. The challenge was to catch at least one fish, and we did it. We caught this little largemouth bass right here. Not a big one, but it definitely completes the challenge. Got another one already. That was quick. Another little largemouth bass. Got a fish. And ooh, that one's a crappie. A different species for the day. Check this out. That's the second species of the day right here. A little black crappie. He took that little ribbed worm. Look at that. Took it right in there. Too small to keep, but still a nice little fish. Got a fish, and this one, oh my goodness, this is a big old bluegill, folks. Species number 3 of the day, and this is a monster. That's a big bluegill, folks. Wow, isn't that just gorgeous? That's a big bluegill. Alright, I'm gonna get a measurement on this guy. This is a 9.5 inch bluegill. Look at that, 9.5 inches. What a beast. Oh wow. One last look at this amazing bluegill. We're gonna let him go now. There he goes. Wow, what a beauty. How about that, folks? That was a nice 9.5 inch bluegill. 10 inch is Master Angler. I just missed it by 1/2 inch. Let's see what else we can catch today. Got them all on this ribworm right here with an Octopus circle hook. So 3 species for the day and one just tank of a bluegill. All right, let's see what else we can get. Move down even further. Cast it right out there. That's a fish. That's not a bass either. This is yet another species for the day. This one is a beautiful pumpkin seed sunfish. Wow, look at this guy. Gorgeous. Look at the colors on this pumpkin seed, folks. He's ready to go. There he goes. Got a fish. This one looks like a bass. Yep, it is. That's a largemouth bass. Nice little bass. Release him over there where he's got a little room. Awesome. This has been a good rig for me today, folks. Just a little octopus circle hook, the eagle claw laser sharp, and the yum ribworm. It's catching us quite a few fish. And we still got a fish. We still got a fish, even without the tail on it. And it's another pumpkin seed. That is a nice looking pumpkin seed. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a gorgeous fish. Back you go. We got a fish, and it looks like a bass. Yes, folks, it is another largemouth bass. Oh, and he fell off right there. Sorry, little fella. Sorry about that, little guy. There you go, folks. A little largemouth bass. Cool. Okay, here's the next spot, and we kind of have to go in the weeds for this. Cast straight out first. I see a big bluegill down there. Already have a fish, and this one's a bass. Camera died just as I was going to get this guy in here, but right there you go, a largemouth bass. Time to change the batteries. Immediately, as soon as it hit the water, this is just a little bass here, and he fell off too. That's becoming a problem. There he is though, little largemouth bass. Got another fish. That is swimming really hard. I think that one was a bluegill. Came off there. Oh, they're aggressive today.
Are they?
Yeah.
Any good sized ones?
9.5-inch bluegill was the biggest.
Wow.
Yep. A bite immediately. This is just a little squeaker here. Just a real little largemouth bass. Just a tiny little guy. He wanted it though. There you go, folks. Just a tiny little largemouth bass. Got another fish. And oh, he just, did you guys see that? He just skimmed backwards across the water. I mean, that was pretty cool. I cast right over there into the lily pads. Got a fish already. It's a little better largemouth. Still not very big. About a 10-incher maybe. Another fish for this challenge today. That's quite a few. I actually lost count. Got another one. Got another one. It's another largemouth bass. About a maybe 8 to 9-incher probably. Got one. And this is another little bass right here. Oh, fish grabbed it. That fish just grabbed it. That's a better bass too. That's probably the biggest largemouth of the day right here. This guy's maybe a 12-incher probably, maybe 11. His tail's kind of beat up. Otherwise in good shape. Catch and release bass. Oh, I had a bite. Got a fish. Just gonna say, usually fish hang out right in there. And this one is not a bass. This is another pumpkin seed. Another beautiful pumpkin seed. Check that out. I knew he was going to do that. Look at that. What a gorgeous fish. It's a beautiful pumpkin seed. Have a fish. Oh, that's a bass. That one's a bass. Oh, and he came off there. Too bad. Got a fish down in the lily pads. Got the drag set kind of loose there. Another fish. There we go. Yep, sure did. Thanks. All rigged up with a brand new ribworm. Got a fish already. And it's another small largemouth bass. This little ribworm, man, I'm telling you what, catches the fish. Maybe not of size right now, but we're at least getting a lot of little guys, so we know it works. Got a fish that time. That's a little better bass. You got water skiing in here. That's a better bass. Yep, they're aggressive today. All right, Mr. Bass. Back in he goes. Well, folks, we had an awesome day of fishing today. And to go over what we used again, this is just an Eagle Claw laser sharp octopus circle hook. And in addition to that, we had the Yum rib worms right there. And these things just worked phenomenally today. So we caught a lot of different fish, a lot of different species of fish. That one big tank bluegill, which is pretty awesome, 9.5 inches, that's a monster. And we even caught a black crappie, so that was pretty cool. I'll see you guys next time. And if you're new here, subscribe and like this video. Leave some positive comments. I love positive comments. So I'll see you guys later. What a beautiful sunset to end this day on. Just gorgeous.